Hey, what's going on? This is Al, aka Fishing with Big Al, and welcome to my channel. I hope everybody's week is going well. Like I always say, we got one life to live. Whatever lane you're riding in, enjoy it. Just as long as it's not bringing anybody else any problems, man, including yourself. Then ride that lane, man. Enjoy your life, because we only got one life to live. Now, with that said, this goes back to Sunday, which was September the 10th. It was football Sunday, and I figured it wouldn't be a lot of traffic out there at the jetty. So I said, let me go over here. I was going to get some Mahara. That was the plan. And I was going to try, because it was high tide, I was going to try to see if I could get into some mangroves before they get out of here. Went over to my spot where I normally get the Mahara for my bait when I'm using my cast net, and I couldn't find any. I got like maybe two. And I got a late jump on it. And for me, whenever I'm doing my cast netting, I like to get up between 4 and 5 and get them, because that's the best time in my book, in my opinion, that I can always run into Mahara. You can get them during the day if you get lucky. If they're around, they're around. But a lot of times at night, they actually hang out along the edges, and you can just use your cast net, and you ain't even got to go in the water to get to them. You just cast from the edge and just barely toss it out, and you'll come up with a nice load if you know where to go get yours at. I got spots that I know where to go get them, so that's what I do. But like I said, couldn't find any that morning except a couple, and it was daybreak by the time I got over there to try to get them. And when that sun comes around and you start seeing traffic, people moving around and stuff like that, and they start coming, they move out. They're gonna move. They don't hang out as much as they do at night when and it's safe to them and there's really nobody around. So that is the thing. That is where they're at. Anyway, moved around to the South Jetties, which is where I planned on going. I was going to try to get down to the end, try to get into some mangrove snapper. But of course, when I got there, I didn't think, because Saturday I was told there was hardly nobody out there. I thought it would be the same thing on Sunday. I get over there and the whole end is just, all I can see is rods going all the way around. So I said, okay, well, there goes my free line. I'm not going to be able to do anything like that I want to. So I had to stop in the middle, try the menhaden, struck out, nothing was happening. It just happened to be one of them deals, man. So I grabbed the Mahara, slid down a little bit, went inside the jetty side, and I did hit a red with that. And then I moved down, ran into a friend of mine who I know from fishing, right? And he had some mullet left, so he gave me what he had. He was on his way out, and he gave me the mullet. He gave me about a dozen or so, and they were still alive, so I put them in my live well, and I used those, and I was able to hit one more red. A friend of mine, other buddy, Mike, he was there, and he leveled in like maybe 4 of them. From the angle he was fishing, he was right on them. He was right in them where the school was at, and he hit 4. Now, me, myself, I got my 2, and I was going for one more if that was possible, but it wasn't really too big of a big deal to me. I just really wanted some mangroves. And by that time, the water shifted and it started going out. So where I needed to get to in order to hold and then get into them, it wasn't going to happen, because the lines were just trailing out and they were going out of the jetty. That's how hard it, once it turned around and started moving, yeah, it was really pushing. I was using light tackle. I didn't bring any heavy weights with me, so that wasn't going to work the way I wanted it to. So yeah, I was able to get 2. Mike hit about 4, and sorry, Mike, but I had the button on the GoPro like Charlie Brown. I hit the off button instead when I thought we were recording. It was open the whole time, and I thought I had cut it off, but I actually had it still rolling. So when Mike hit his, you'll see in the video, when you see his rod goes over, a red gets in, I say, Mike, there you go, there you go. You'll see his rod go over. And what happened was, I didn't know that the film was still rolling, so I hit the button, and it actually cut it off. And then when I hit it again, it cuts it back on as we're bringing the fish up and onto the land. You get what I'm saying? So I'm thinking it's on the whole time we fishing. So when I'm hitting it like we're done landing the fish, I hit the button, but I'm actually cutting it back on again. So now it's showing us bringing the fish up and walking them to the wall. So that is how you're going to see it in the video. But it was that type of day where the reds were moving. They wasn't coming and holding. They would just come around every now and then, and when they came, that is when you would see people catch them. Started at 7, between 7 and 8, and I didn't even get into any of them until like 10 o'clock. So I left parts of the video in just to show that when you go fishing, do not always expect that you're just going to run into fish. It doesn't happen like that. I could have just cut the video and said, okay, I just want to show it when I'm catching them. But I said, no, I let everything roll just to see, let you see and understand. For people that go fishing, sometimes people that go fishing, they say, man, I ain't going back out there again, man. That's boring, you know, whatever. But it's not really boring, and it's not really exciting. When it's exciting, it's exciting. And when it's boring, it's boring. It is. But when you're fishing, you don't worry about that because you know what comes with that. It's the good and the bad. That is what it was. So it started off bad, and then by 10 o'clock, it turned around. So you never give up on it. You just have to move around until you run into something. And that is why I like surf fishing, because doing surf fishing, you can pick up, move up and down the surf. When you go to the jetty, you only got so much you can work with. Jetty goes straight out, and then that's all you got to work with. That's walking, and that's in walking distance. But when you're at the surf, because they allow us to drive on the beach, I can drive all up and down the beach when it comes to the surf. But right now, I'm waiting on that temperature to drop down just a little bit more, because I know the pompano should be coming in pretty soon. And when they get here, that is when I'll get back into my surf fishing, because not only will you hit pompano, I'll hit the reds, I'll hit the black drums, I'll hit the Spanish max, all kind of things that comes along with it. Big trout, all that stuff is going to be out there once it cools down into the surf. So once that happens, that is where I'll target my range again when it comes to fishing, because I love surf fishing more than any other things that I fish at. Jetties or whatever. I love the surf because you can just actually navigate and work that whole area, and you can go as far as you want on the surf, and you just drive until you find them, as long as you don't run out of gas. So anyway, let's get to the video. Like I always say, man, fish on, baby, and enjoy your life. That lane you in, if you're enjoying it, don't let nobody take you from it. Don't let nobody take that smile off your face if you're enjoying what you're doing. So anyway, this is Al, man. I'm out. Y'all be good. Peace. What is going on? What's up, y'all? This is Al, aka Fishing with Big Al, and welcome to the channel. Like I said before, we're going down here to the Packery at the end of the jetty down here. And this morning, woo, it's a Sunday. I didn't think it was gonna be crowded, but it is. So got a nice little party going on down there right now. But I'm gonna try to get in where I fit in. Instead of using my horrors this morning or mullet, I lucked up and got some menhaden instead. So I got some small mahara in there, but the majority of it is menhaden. So what does that mean, folks? That means anything is possible when you're using menhaden. Menhaden grabs some big trout. Oh, nice size, sir. What you got, red? You caught it? Oh, okay, hold it up for me. I'll put it on film. There you go. All right, nice deal, nice catch. So, okay, yeah. All right, so yeah, there we go. Nice size red. We're gonna get on down here and see what we can do with this menhaden, man. See what anything happens. Get y'all on, baby. So we're here this morning at the Packery, and like I said, man, it's a crowd. It's a nice crowd this morning. Didn't expect it to be this many people, so I'm gonna start off with my menhaden and see if it may be some big trout or maybe some nice size reds going through. So I'm using, like I said, a size 3 circle. Gonna hook it through the tail, let it go out, and see if it might be a big trout. Me, myself, I want a trout. I don't care about the reds. And trouts love these. They'll cuff it down in a heartbeat if they're here. So, get it on out there. You can look down there, man. There's a lot of people here today. This is Sunday. It's actually a football Sunday, but there's still a lot of people A lot of people came out this morning. They catching a few reds. I've seen a couple already. And then up there by another spot that I like to fish, which is up there by the bridge, somebody had a nice one. As soon as he got there, tossed it in and hit a red. All right, I got this one kind of short, man. I don't like this leader size, so I'm gonna try to make it a little longer. Make this a wee bit longer. Probably go about 18, 24, even probably about 36. I just want to have a long enough tail to really get it up. Because the water not that deep, but I want some play in my bait. So, set that bad boy up, get my nice little tail, so we can get out there and get something to really come and hit it. So. He's still alive, so he'll rejuvenate himself once I put him back out there again. Cut off this little end right here. All right. Let's get ready to go again. Yeah, tail. All right. All right, that'll work. All right, so that's got a good little tail on it right there, man. And I'm just gonna put it out good enough. If it's some big trout, I want this thing to come up a little bit. All right, so we're gonna do is take this menhaden I got here, and we're gonna free line this in the middle and see if I can run across a trout, a red, or even a snook. Who knows? Something might come up and grab it. Water's definitely going out now, so throw it out and see what happens. Hopefully these birds will leave it alone. All right, the menhaden wasn't doing anything. Pretty much nothing working out here today. Everybody's leaving out of here kind of skunked. Seen a few reds caught early this morning when we first got here, but other than that, nothing major. So I'm gonna put on some Mahara right quick and see if I can get something going. Maybe I might hit a nice size mangrove swimming around, or might even hit a nice red, who knows? Or a nice trout, who knows? Sometimes, man, it just depends on what bait you're using. Me, myself, I love the Mahara, but I couldn't catch enough of them this morning. So, more people were out fishing today than I expected for a Sunday. I didn't think, since football season started, I figured everybody pretty much went home, but I guess that wasn't the case. So, still sharing the sugar. All right. Are you good? All right, so as you can tell and you can see, making my second walk back, and mainly because there's no action. There's no wind really, so I'm gonna head down with my lures. And I seen people catching trout, so I'm gonna go down here with my trusty lures right quick and see if I can run into something down here. And who knows, I might get 5. It should be feeding time. See what happens. Yeah. Nice size red, probably. Mullet is right there. Yeah, nice size red. Slot size, baby. Nice little slot size red. Add to my repertoire. Y'all know how I do it. All right. So looking at here. Nice size 23. Just the way I want it. Slot size. Now I gotta give me some more Mahara because I'm out. Alright, so that's a nice size red, baby. I'm gonna go down and get my cast net. I think the mullet are running now. See what we can do. Yeah. Nice size spade.
Oh, spade.
Yeah. That's a good size. I think 14 is it, so he may hit it. I got my cooler over there if you want to measure.
Mine broke yesterday.
Alright, I got my cooler over there if you want to put them to it. So you got a nice spade. It's on the shrimp?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, the wind is starting to pick up now, so hopefully that'll change some of this and start making the fish start move.
What's that?
No, I'm talking to my camera. So hopefully that'll start making the fish start move with the wind coming, and we should be alright. I got one, so if I get some small mullet, I think that'll make a big deal. And be able to get onto some reds or maybe some trout. So try for that. But anyway, hopefully get some mullet and then get back out there. Whatever it was, it looked like he let it go. I think he got it. Yeah, he got it. There we go. Whatever it is, he's small, Mike. He ain't got no size. Whatever it is, he's small. At least right now he ain't showing me like he got no size. Oh, no. Hey, there's a school behind him, too. You see it? The other one just stood up. You see that other one? He's like, dang. He said, hey, Joe, what just happened? He's like, I'm out of here. Yeah, they're like a keeper right there. Let me go ahead and get it. Well, he ain't done yet. Huh? No, I got a quarter ounce. Quarter ounce weight. Might as well say it's free liner. Come on, buddy. Read them to you, Mike. That'll work. Got it. See what we can do. Yeah, the about a 25 maybe. You got that grunt going on. They say the feet, which one they say grunt? The male?
Yeah.
Okay. I heard somebody say that one time. About 25. I got my measure up there. About 26? Yeah. He said he got a good size to him. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, he had it. Just swimming around with it. There you go. See what we're working with. Yes, sir. I think right at 26. See what we got. Thank you. See what we got. Oh, it's 25. Nope. Right at 24 and a half. Like, huh? 24 and a half? Yes, sir. Perfect size I like. I don't know if that one got on camera, but the when I caught that last red, there was another one that was right behind him, and the water's clear. So I got my UVAs on, my glasses, and I was able to see it was another nice size red behind him. It looked like it may have been 2 or 3, and then one really did come up behind, followed them all the way. Then he got spooked and turned around on us. So that was the school that probably just came by, and one of them picked up my bait. But I got 2, so we need one more. A friend of mine gave me some live mullet, so thank you. Because I was trying to catch him and couldn't find. You got one? Huh?
Good. I'm gonna get this guy.
What happened?
Get this guy.
Oh, okay.
Good?
Yeah, I'm good. Where you at, Mike? Oh, Mike, there you go. Mike. All right, another nice one. Man, I hope that recorded.